Hi, um, welcome back to another episode, the second episode actually of the Are We a Vibe podcast. And before I start, are we a vibe? Just let's get into it. Hi, how's your week? Me? I know you can't answer me, right? But let me just tell you about my week. I've had a long week and it's just Thursday. It's literally just Thursday morning. But thank God for life. What we're talking about today is actually bad behavior and how our society now kind of like accepts and rewards bad behavior over good behavior. I feel like that's not even like a new thing. This is something that's always been happening. Like it annoys me. That's why I want to talk about it today. And with the recent thing that happened, I was like, you know what? Thank God I now have the platform to talk about things. So that's what I'm going to do now. Talk about things, right? So this Ibom Air saga that has been everywhere. My take on it is this: two wrongs don't make a right. I mean, we used to say this as children growing up. If I don't know if I was the only one that remembers that we used to say two wrongs don't make a right, but like genuinely, I don't know what people are doing these days. It's like, okay, we don't know the full story. Me and you, we were not there, except you were there. But like, I was not there on the plane, so I don't know. I don't know what happened. But what we saw is what I'm going to judge, or rather, get an opinion from. So it's like, okay, yes, maybe she did this, it was not right, and then this is how they reacted, which also was not right. That's not genuinely, that's not what I'm even talking about. What I want to talk about is that, unfortunately for some of us, that girl now has a platform, and if she's smart, which I kind of think she is, she's going to milk it. And I went to her Instagram the other day because I saw like yeah, I'm nosy sometimes. I am. I saw she posted something and then she said, "Oh, thank you all for the support." I think she said something about her fans. I said, "Ah, we have another one in our hands," and that's what I mean. Like Nigerians always do this thing where, especially when it comes to women, that's the thing. Like a woman will do something that we all know is not good, but then because she's a woman, they support her, right? What other example, what other thing has happened in the past that especially Twitter Nigeria, Twitter NG has escalated, right? Okay, the girl that slapped the lecturer. We all, oh, that my favorite one, my absolute fave was that girl, the one that wrote Jam, that was recording her parents when she asked them for an iPhone and then she posted it. That girl knows, she knew what she was doing, and that's not a child, right? She knew that people were going to backlash and hurl insults at her parents. That was what she wanted. That was the entire aim. And one thing that I was like, oh, this is going to happen is that somebody's going to be like, I'm going to buy you that iPhone. Let's be very honest. What she did was wrong, right? So why are you trying to reward her just because she's a girl? And then there are actual girls that are doing things, and everybody, are giving blind eye to it. Um, this woman that has become a celebrity, Shina, something CEO. We saw her doing something that is not good. Yes, like I said, two wrongs don't make it right. My point basically is the next thing now, these people have a platform and then they will now start talking because I feel like we don't remember what makes a celebrity again in Nigeria. Once you're popular, you're a celebrity, and then before you know what's happening, they're inviting you to shows. They're doing. I'm not jealous. Let's get that straight. I'm just like these things, these platforms that we're giving to these people. There are a million other people that we could have given it to that are using it for that will use it for good. Genuinely now you just do something that goes viral. Now, this is not to say that I don't appreciate the what hold up, it's going to come. This is not to say that I don't appreciate the huh, basically basically what I'm trying to say is that the people that do milk the situations, I have to give it to them because it's not easy to see an opportunity and then grab it. Like a lot of things go into place. Are you ready? So if you've been waiting for this thing all your life, you're going to hold it. And no shade to anybody. Oh. Actually, this me shade. It's not shade, sha. But like that's what you should do. So I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming the people that are giving. And then tomorrow they'll not start complaining. Eh, this person, what kind of takes are this? This is what happens when you, excuse me, all of you were clamoring for them to be, maybe you're not clamoring, but you get what I'm saying, right? So now, this is to say that if you have a message, if you have talent, if you have something profitable to give to the world and you're not doing it because you're hmm, I don't know what the word is, scared, this is your sign that anybody can be out there and there will be people for you. Now, this is a very, very direct message to me because I know what I'm facing. But yes, this is like if people reward bad behavior just because it's bad behavior, there's no reason why you should not do your thing. And another important lesson I have to take from this is have money, so that you can also support the cause that you stand for. Now, this brings me to another. See, I've left Twitter, right, because I can't deal. It's too toxic. It's too morally. Is it morally dense, or it's just it's nah, it's not for me anymore. I literally deleted it the other day and I was like, oh my God, what are you people doing here? Now, to anybody that's there doing the right things, God bless you, God strengthen you, God favor you, because that is your, I guess, your grace. I don't have grace for Twitter. Yeah, I kind of like had a moment on Twitter like twice. For my picture is kind of like had a lot of engagement. Randomly, I was like, oh my god, where is this coming from? Yes, so Twitter can do that for you, but it's really toxic. And the takes of people there, I'm like, there are people that think like this. Like, how are you able to like wake up in the morning and face yourself, and this is how you think? I actually genuinely think that your tweets. Okay, this brings me to a very hot take, right? Should people be judged for their social media? I think absolutely yes. I think absolutely yes. Oh, I didn't just mean it. I'm just posting. I'm judging you because what do you mean that you're liking a comment or a post of someone supporting domestic abuse and you're just like, yeah, I just want to teach her a lesson. Lesson teacher. How much are they paying you? Because the other day, someone was telling me something, and then he was like, "Oh, do you slap people when you're angry?" I said, "Are you traumatized? Do you need to speak to someone? Because why is your first thought of anger, like towards violence? Like You can be angry without needing to hit someone or something. Because there are times where people are like, and I'm like, are you imagining that that's somebody's body that you're hitting or you're trying to let out steam? I don't know. I don't know the kind of people you people are meeting, the kind of dragons that you people are meeting out there, which will lead us to another even deeper thing where, don't worry, let's not go there today. Maybe another day. Maybe we'll still go there today. I don't know. It's my podcast. I can say what I want to say. If you're angry about it, bring out your phone, that phone there. So, yes, I used to be very scared of being dragged because I had this whole thing of wanting people to like me, everybody to like me, not just people. Like I wanted everybody to like me, I wanted everybody to say good things about me. I did not want to be that bad person. I did not want to be that person that somebody will say. Are you see my rings? Yeah, I see my rings. I didn't want to be that person that someone had something negative to say about. So I used to be so scared to say my mind. Because I'm like, yeah, I don't want anybody to drag me. But then the older I get, the more I think about it, and I'm like, okay, if someone actually drags me, what would they say? You can't say, oh, she's not fine. You can't say that. You can't say, oh, she's not educated. You genuinely can't. You can't say, oh, she does not have money now. And you won't totally be wrong. But you're not right either because I have money in the future. Mm. So, but I'm just genuinely thinking, like, what is it that people would say about me that would make me, I don't know, like, for my opinions, anyways. I know there are vile people out there that would always look for something to tear another person down. But, mm, yeah, I don't know. It's not. Mm, as long as what I'm saying, I feel like it's not wrong. I'm not insulting. I don't insult people. I don't like to insult people because it's giving bully. It's giving bully, and I don't like bullies. I don't like bullying. I don't like anything that looks like that. Like once I see that you're trying to look down on someone, tear someone down, talk down on them, I start to see you different. Like, mm, that's what you do. So my point is this: society, me and you that make up society, right, should be able to stand up for what we believe, irrespective of the people that would say negative things, which is also great because negativity helps to like push you. Because maybe they're dragging you to and somebody's like, who is this person that they're dragging? Let me even see what they said. And then they could fall in love with your content and then you gain followers, you gain fans, if I should use the word fans. Or you just see more people that like you because okay, so I remember there was this thing that happened. I think they were dragging someone. I now clicked on their profile. I had never heard of them before, but apparently they were a big deal. So it's fine. You can drag me. I might cry. Very important. I might cry, but it's probably going to be in the moment. I do cry a lot, yeah. I do cry. Like I can cry, but I'll be fine. It's just a momentary thing. I just pray and me and God will talk about it. And I'm like, God, do. And then God will comfort me and, I'll be fine again. So let the words come. I have the shield of faith um, against the devils in eh? How the Bible said, shall go and read your Bible. So I was just thinking the other day that something I really love about reading my Bible more now, or rather reading my Bible now, is discovering where things came from, like verses that you've heard. Maybe someone just say, and I'm like, oh, this is it. This is the context as well. There's something my pastors always say. He says, if you take the text, like if you don't read something in context, right, you take the text out of the context and then you're left to the con. If you don't understand what I mean, see you in CCI Enugu on Sunday. And yeah. So yeah, just reading like, oh, this makes sense. This makes sense. This is just to tell you that, maybe you should try it for yourself so that you know what God says and you'll be happy. Oh. I remember one time like that, I was sad and I was kind of like in my feelings. And then, I just read the Bible and I got a verse that said something about God comforting the downcast. And that felt like a hug in that moment. I was like, oh, this God, you're so intentional about me. And he really, really is. And I love God so much. Um I'm a Jesus girl. So I think Christianity now is kind of like a trend or it's something that is cool, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, I'm Christian because I'm not Muslim. I'm Christian because I'm not atheist. I'm Christian because I go to church. I'm Christian because my parents are Christians. Or I'm Christian because I'm a Nigerian and Nigerians are like Christians, I guess. But there's no actual Christianity in people. And you know what is enabling it? The church. Because people go to church Sunday in, Sunday out, and nothing is happening. They're still the same. From club on Sunday, I mean, club on Saturday, they walk into church. Not just that they walk into church, you're seeing them leading Bible study. There was one thing that happened that blew my mind. Sylvia, you're going to know what I'm talking about. A face of Bible study here. I saw someone, a popular person, and she was like inviting people to Bible study on Sunday. When I saw the video on TikTok, I said, Sheotiawi, what's going on? I like to like chip in that I'm someone called bilingual. So no, now it's not bilingual anymore. It's like multilingual. Mm-hmm. Whatever, Sha. So I was like, is this playing? Are you really joking? Then I went to said person's snap. I told people I'm kind of like I'm a boy. So and guess who I saw in bikini pictures, and then the next video is her like naked in a bathtub. Like it's not showing that she's naked, but like once you watch that video, you know it's a suggestive type of video. I was like, this is who is inviting someone to Bible study. Oh. Like, what exactly is going on? But then I remember that the Bible actually says that in the last days that people would, I'm paraphrasing now, but basically people would want the name but not the power therein. Or like, they talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk in it. And it is mind blowing, and it's more predominant in that's the tautology, right? More predominant. It's what I'm saying, Sha, it's more in these people's Lagos. Like you guys, what's going on in Lagos? What's up? But yeah, it's more in Lagos where it's normal for people to come to church and then nothing changes in their lives. You see them like genuinely like from church, they are going on to the people just go to church just to, oh yeah, I go to church on Sunday. I speak the name of Jesus. But you're not doing the thing that should make you Christian. Which brings me to a question that I've always wanted to ask, or something I've always wanted to understand is this: why do you want to play two sides? Right? Because I feel like if you want to be a Christian, just be a Christian. I hate when I see Christians that one leg here, one leg there. it doesn't make any sense to me because what are you actually looking for? You have okay, so now there are people that use Christianity as a way to get fame and then still live the lives that they want to live. Classic example, not calling names or anything, I'm not judging anybody, but like, how would you be doing that you're leading praise and worship, but then there's nothing on about you because your life is out there, you're putting your life out there, right? But there's nothing in your life that suggests that this person is truly a child of God, a daughter of God, you know, you're doing like the whole thing just seems like a fluke. Well, it seems like a fluke, but it's annoying to say the least. Like you don't want to be a Christian, that's fine. Leave it down, do your thing. But then you now do that. You're inside church, you're praising God, da da da, and then tomorrow your life outside does not reflect the Christ that you speak. I always said if and when, not if, sorry, when I, was ready, because let's be very honest, like it gets to a point in your life where you're like, okay, I'm tired of this thing. I actually want to seek God for myself. I said if when it gets to that point in my life, there's not going to be any little bit of this, little bit of that. I'm ready to like dive head first, leg in, soul in, clothes in, into God, and then actually see what He is going to do in my life, through my life. Because I, it's guys, I'm speechless. But like, it doesn't make any sense that you're naming the name and you're not acknowledging the power. There's nothing changing in your life. But we see and we know there are these people that they are actual Christians. Like you see it every day. Some people don't even have to talk about God in their content for you to know that, oh, this person is a Christian. You don't have to say the name of Jesus every time. This guy does this thing. There are so many Christian creators. It was even recently I found out that what's his name? Olushola is a pastor. I was like, oh, darn, he's a pastor. Like a CCI full blown pastor. I didn't know he was a pastor because yes, I knew he was a Christian because his content, like you would know, you know, but he doesn't need to come out and be like, oh, I'm a Christian, I'm son of Zion. Hello. Another person that does this, I think, is Eric. He's not it was okay, quick one. It was the other day that I actually found out that his name is Gugwa. I used to always say Guagua, Eric Guagua. You guys, the day I found out that that name is Eric Gugwa, I said, wow, what have I been saying? But yeah, who else? We haven't say does that as well. The whole like yes, your content does not have to be you praying today and then the word. There are people that they are called to that, but it's not everybody. You can be a Christian and um now this is not saying that you leave Christ. There's nothing like, oh, let's leave God for now first. Leave him as how he's all that I have. He's all that I am. How can I leave him one side? So, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. And then another set of people that baffle me are people that they are good people. They don't go clubbing. They don't like all those things. They're not having random sex with people. They're not stealing anybody's money. They're living upright and they're morally buoyant. Right? They're morally buoyant. And then they don't want God. They still go to church on Sundays, but they don't want to be Christians. I'm like, you're already you're already doing the things that you should do as a Christian. So why don't you want God? Make it make sense to me. Why don't you want God? He wants you. Why you? So these are two sets of people that, yeah, the ones that claim the name and their lives are like parallel. They can never, when I found out, like, when they said teaching us parallel lines in secondary school, I was so amazed because I was like, what do you mean always, like, no matter how close they are, they can never touch? That's some people. And then on the other hand, the people that quote unquote have the lives or don't name the name, everybody should want God. You need God to do life. You can't genuinely. I think I tweeted it. How many times have I said genuinely today? If comment, let me do that. Comment down below how many times I've said genuinely today. Anyway, so genuinely, I what was I talking about? Wow, it's gone. Otilod is actually gone, guys. Ha. I tweeted the other day. I was like, how have I been doing life without God? And it's an honest question. I'm not even trying to be Christianese. Ah, yes, people that speak Christianese, that's people on this hand here. I'm not even trying to be Christianese, but like, how have I been doing life without God? Because genuinely, any small, another genuinely, because at this point, any small thing that happens, I just, God, please, oh, see you. I'm looking for something. God help me to find this thing. God help me. God help me. How can you live life without God? Because God help me. Oh. Hey, me. Oh. Help me, God. If you don't help me, nobody's gonna help me. I cannot help myself. I don't even know anything. Even for this moment now, I don't know anything. The one that has passed has passed. The thing that's in the front, I don't know it, but you know it. So I leave everything in your hands, oh, because I cannot do anything. Oh. Uh, uh. Okay. So yeah, I think that was a good second episode. What do you think? Was that vibe? Where we vibe? Me and God, where we vibe right there, right there. So there are some topics that I might, talk about again and again and again. But that's fine because, like I said earlier, it's my podcast, it's my recording. Uh, Somebody's awake, I think. This is past 3 a.m. So, guys, do the things, show your friend that, oh, there's a new star on the block. But yeah, tell your friends that they should listen to this episode. You have friends, right? You, you should, you should. Friends are good. But like, tell them that, oh, I think you should listen to this girl because she has things to say. And this is just the beginning, actually. Looking forward to, you know, a lot of things in the future. The guests I'm gonna have, it's fine. Stay blessed and don't you laugh without Jesus. I love you guys. Share, like, subscribe. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash that like button. Smash it. Sorry, that was a bit aggressive. But yes, like, comment. Tell me how many times I said genuinely. Tell me if you think we're a vibe. Tell me that you like my hair. Tell me that you like my nails because I know you saw it a lot, a lot. All right, guys. Take care. Love you. Bye.